Hi, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Awareness Games. My name is Nitishanti, as you know, and in this particular, what do I say, format that I've put together, I share an inspirational teaching, and I also introduce you to one of my favorite board games. So, the inspirational teaching I want to share with you today is the power of writing letters to life. And in fact, I just met someone this evening, and she shared with me that one of her favorite practices is to wake up in the morning and to write a letter to God. And in that letter, she puts down anything that she has on her mind, anything she's grateful for, anything that she wants to create in her life. And she writes a letter. And then, interestingly enough, she burns the letter so nobody else can read it. It's just her communication with God. And I prefer using the word life. So for me, life is more inclusive for those who believe in the concept of God or don't. We all have to believe in life and the intelligence of life. So what's it like to write a letter to life? And maybe you don't have to share it with anybody. Maybe you can even burn it if you like. It's just your way of completely putting on paper whatever's in your heart and mind. I thought it was a very powerful idea. So she's been doing it for a long time, and I thought it was a lovely thing. I want to share it with all of you. So that's the inspirational teaching. And try it. Let me know how that goes. And I want to introduce you to one of the games that I did not expect to like. I actually thought I'm not going to like this game because it looked too abstract for my taste. So it's a game called Quarto. Quarto. And I have to admit, I probably played this game more than pretty much any other game that I have. I probably played this game a few hundred times. And it's so much, I like it so much that I actually ended up buying one small version, and this is like a travel version, and then there's a bigger version, which is just much more fun to play with. Looks nice on the table. And it's a really simple game. I can teach you the rules in literally 2 or 3 minutes. And it's like an advanced version of, I would say it's an advanced version of crosses and knots, but that would be kind of an oversimplification. It's like a simpler version of chess, I would say. And each game just takes about anywhere from 5 to 10, 12 minutes. And every game is unique. And even people who are quite new at this game can get good pretty quick. And with the basic rules you can learn, and then there's one more variant, little slightly more advanced rules. And then it gets even more interesting. So the pieces the board is something like this. And the pieces, in fact, the way I teach this game is I ask people, what are the different commonalities and differences you see in all of these pieces? It's kind of hard to do it a little bit on the screen. But we have 16 pieces, none of which are identical. And so basically they have 8 differences. So in terms of tall and short, round and square, solid and hollow. Tall and short, round and square, solid and hollow, black and white, and one more difference. What's the other one? Square and round, hollow and solid, tall and short, and color. Yeah, we got 8 differences, eight of them. And you got to create a line of 4 in any direction. A line of 4 could be diagonal, could be vertical, could be horizontal, with at least one of those characteristics in common. It's a really simple game, but it can get pretty deep, even though it's so simple. And it requires a lot of attentiveness. And one really interesting thing about this game is you don't choose your piece. Your opponent gives you the piece to play. That one little twist, I think, makes this game just genius. So you can never really blame your opponent because you gave them the piece to play. Anyway, that's a quick introduction to this game, Quarto. And I have some good news. I'm going to be giving away a game. Every week, I decide I'm going to give away a game in collaboration with the board game company. And they're also going to be offering a 500 rupee voucher. So I've got the names of 2 people. And how do you get eligible for this weekly giveaway? You've got to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also Board Game Company's YouTube channel. And yeah, write a comment. Tell us how you're finding these teachings, how you're finding this format of sharing learnings plus games, or just share something, And I don't get to choose the winner. I've asked the Board Game Company to choose so that you don't feel I'm choosing my favorite people. So Roshni Chetan, congratulations. You're going to be getting a game, either this one or something like this. You're going to get it in the mail. And congratulations, Astha Dantevadia. You're going to be getting a 500 rupee gift coupon. And you can either get a game for 500, because there are some games for less than 500, or you can use it to get a more expensive game and get a 500 rupee discount. And all you got to do is email me at nitya@nityashanti.com, and I'll do a small verification thing. Maybe just check that you're the real person. And we're going to send you the game. Isn't that great? So I'm going to keep the series going. I'm going to be sharing every day, pretty much every day. Some days I'm a little more busy, but pretty much I would say at least 5 to 6 times a week, sharing on Facebook and YouTube some inspirational teaching and introduce you to one of my board games. In fact, today I had a friend come over and I introduced them to some of my games. It was a lot of fun. Great. So good to connect, everybody. Wishing you a nice evening or day, wherever you are. Lots of love. Be well. And again, to the winners, Roshni, Chetan, and Astha Dantevadia, email me at nitya@nityashanti.com to receive your free gifts. Be well. Goodbye.